I think this is a pretty dumb recipe. Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to the John Arc on Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Just got mostly done filming an episode, and I'm filming another, which means not that much gas left in the tank. Probably gonna get a little grumpy. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Already am a little grumpy. Why? Because I thought I had one of the ingredients, and I don't. Threw that shit out. It was expired. A lot of things in my house I've been finding like, oh, I bought that, fairly niche ingredient 6 years ago. Goddamn. We are making Yakisoba Pan. I say that right? Yeah? Good enough?
Yeah, good enough.
Okay, why did you pick this recipe?
The reason I picked this recipe is because a video game I was playing, one of the main protagonists would eat it a lot. And I was like, hey, I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Alright, very good. We have not made yakisoba on the show. Maybe we will sometime. But the version we're making for the purpose of putting it in a hot dog bun is a simplified version. In the research for this dish, one of my favorite things about the recipe I was reading was that it noted that normal yakisoba has vegetables in it, but that's not appropriate for this context. Because, Lord forbid, you get a shred of nutrition in this carbs on carbs thing that we're about to make. All right, yakisoba, there's lots of kinds. There's instant. We sprung for the frozen, and it comes in packs. And if the packs are giving you shit, cut them open. And here are the noodles. And it comes with seasoning, which we're not gonna use because we are going to elevate this dish. And also, if we didn't make the sauce, it literally would be me making instant noodles and putting them on a hot dog bun. Which, that has its own merits, right? But that's not what we're going for today. Okay, so we're gonna whip up a little sauce for these nudes. And I don't have one of the ingredients that I wanted to put in it, which is oyster sauce. I like that oyster sauce with the nice lady on it. We've talked about it before, I believe. But bitch was expired. She went in the trash. I thought I had another one. The backup nice lady. I didn't. We f***ed it up. That's fine. So I might make a little substitution. But the primary flavor today is gonna be Worcestershire sauce, Worcester sauce, but from Japan. So this is Bulldog. This is Japanese style W sauce. And the difference between this and classic Lee and Perkins is it's more mild. So when I was talking with John about this, I was like, man, when am I ever gonna use this again? And why would I want something that just tastes less? But since, it's a pretty simple dish, why not? Why not go all out? And there's the added content of me drinking this sauce right from the bottom. That's way too much. It's so sweet. That is so sweet. Number one ingredient after water is sugar. God damn, Japan, what are you doing? What the f? Number one ingredient, and this is vinegar, and then molasses. Okay, so I'm actually really glad that we bought this because I've had yakisoba noodles. I've had things that are actually seasoned with this type of ingredient. This tastes exactly like a lot of instant noodles that I've had. So how much are we putting in there? If I know. But that is the primary flavor. So we'll probably use a quarter cup, something like that. We will probably, I don't know if we're gonna use all of it or not, of the sauce, but we are gonna make a bunch of yakisoba anyway, so. And at this point, I would put oyster sauce in it, if I had any, but I don't. I am gonna put in a little bit of hoisin sauce. Is that the same thing at all? No. Is it from Japan? No. Is it a thick brown sauce? Yes. So just a little bit. I mean, you would only use like a teaspoon of it anyways. It can't be bad. It can't be. If it's bad, then we'll just cancel this episode. Not the show, this episode. If it's bad, we'll just quit. Right, John? Mm-hmm. Now, there's some other things we're gonna put in this, which are near and dear to my heart, such as ketchup. And every time that I use ketchup in anything, even if it's American food, someone chimes in without fail. Don't use ketchup and then use this other thing. God damn it, people. You're all eating a lot of ketchup, whether you know it or not. It's in everything. And it's gonna be in this too. Hell yeah. Next up, we're gonna hit it with some soy sauce. Today is low sodium curcumin, because that's the soy sauce I grabbed. Okay, at this point, we're gonna give that a swirl. A swirly girl. I don't know what that means. And I saw in some recipes for yakisoba sauce to add more sugar, but I'm not gonna do that because that is the sweetest sauce I've ever had in my life. And more sugar would be too much, man. It's good. Tastes good. I like it. All right, sauce is done. Okay, now it's time to make the noodles. Grab yourself a pack of noodles. Anyone will do. If they're frozen like mine, who cares? The recipe that I am vaguely following said to chop the noodles in half. So I will do that. And look at this. Look at this bold maneuver. You can use about 2 packs. If you want to make more, you can make more. We're probably going to make more later. In a big old skillet, we're going to heat up some oil and we're going to stir fry these thingies, which doesn't take very long at all. So we'll get that heated up. We'll have a neutral oil, such as whatever I refilled this canola bottle with. And we'll get a tool to move the noodles around with. We've got our sauce. And while that's heating up, we can prepare other parts of this dish. Very high effort dish. The lore of this recipe, as I understand it, is that maybe the yakisoba company that started the yakisoba noodles sold the noodles and also sold buns at the same time. And some customers requested them together. Very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. If you can find them, you need top split buns. Now I asked John, why use this? And what's your answer?
Aesthetics.
Yeah, it looks nice. Now you can either butter or mayo these buns with the idea that it will help to stop the bun from getting soggy as you dump in some saucy noodles. I don't really have like spreadable butter handy, so I'm gonna just like chop some Kerrygold and throw it in there, because that's just how I feel, you know? It's just how I feel. This is supposed to be spreadable Kerrygold, but that's fake news. I do feel like the addition of just big globs of butter will probably make this taste better. Okay, that's one. The other one, we're going to add some mayonnaise. Specifically Japanese mayonnaise. Specifically this f***ing abomination of a bottle, which is the Kewpie bottle, which goddamn I hate this thing. Look, this is just like the worst. Just the worst f***ing thing in the world is the feeling of this mayonnaise bottle. It's like they harvested the organ from some alien and filled it up with mayonnaise. And that's what this is. All right, let's go ahead and put it in to that bun. Wow. Okay, so obviously I'm not that familiar with the top buns, so I don't really know how to work them. All right, this is hot enough. I think you're supposed to break up the noodles a bit if you can, but we're just gonna not do that. And we're gonna pour some sauce in there. And we'll cook those up. I don't know, it's maybe I need more sauce. Hey, don't worry, it's we're working on it. Those really absorb the sauce pretty fast, don't they? Might have to make more sauce. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to be frozen either, but so I'm gonna be moving these around in the pan until they fall apart into noodles. That's the goal. And look at that, it's already happening. Good shit. But don't these just look so healthy? Look at that, a greasy noodle. What kind of protagonist slams Yakisoba Pan? Alright, here's my plain yakisoba noodles. You can see that they are now loose, no longer in block form, and they've absorbed that nice sauce that we put on them. So at this point, we'll go ahead and finish the meal. Okay, so in your bun, your butter bun, take the noodles and put them in. Seriously. I kind of feel like you can't fit that many in, you know? So there's our butter bun. Now for the mayo bun. Looks like I split this bun a little bit better. Okay, next up, we're gonna season it with Aonori. Our flag and our nori. And you simply, this is dried seaweed. And you simply hit it like that. Kind of looks like parsley, but it's gonna taste better than parsley because it's not parsley. And finally, you hit it with that ultimate garnish. And you garnish just in the middle with some pickled red ginger. And there we have our yakisoba dogs. We will also top it with some mayo for ultimate health. And if you can make it look nicer, we're just gonna put mayo on both of them. Then do that. But if not, then don't. And there they are. Yakisoba pan. Food of the gods, I guess. All right, let's try that butter one. We better try it. I mean, it's not bad. The flavor combo is great. I like the sauce. I like the sauce a lot. And with the flavor combo, it reminds me of Okonomiyaki, or however the f you say it. But as a food item of being noodles in a bun, I just need something else. Like if it was literally this with a hot dog underneath the noodles, that would be pretty good. Maybe shrimp, something like that. But yeah, it's okay. I don't hate it. I can't imagine ever ordering it. I don't imagine the version without butter is better. I didn't get any ginger. Yeah, meh. I don't really have much left to say other than the flavor is fine, but I would not want to eat this. So that's how you do it. I'm sure John will love it. He's dying of laughter. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe a kid would like this or something. I mean, my plans for what to actually eat tonight is to cook some vegetables and shrimp with the yakisoba and eat a wholesome meal that has nutrition. I don't know. Maybe someone will like that, but it probably isn't me. And that's how we did it. We'll see you next time on PGC.